Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. He cannot wait to take the field here at his alma mater as the leader of this team. He said, most of my life has been built brick by brick right here where I stand. And when he runs out of that tunnel for the first time, he cannot wait to showcase just how far he's come as a person and a coach. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So the Temple Owls headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Connecticut's offense will have the football first. Now we take a look at Caleb Osborne. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude's quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stretch the defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. To the air. It's Osborne. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. UConn quick to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense.
Caught, and he's got room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Hart. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Huskies. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They give it to the freshman. First carry of his career. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Discards him with the stiff arm. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Owls right after the huge play through the air back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Morrow. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On play action.
Are you going to even reach out and try to catch the ball?
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Right down the middle.
Bruh.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Turning it on. And the return man just kept finding alleys.
You're out of there. He's the best thing I got. Oh, well.
And he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Over their
This
heads.
quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Look out! On a little time, lets it go. Out wide left, it's Porter. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Going to the ground. Past the 6. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. He's already got 46 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The handoff. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page these last 2 drives. Obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out and really doing a nice job even on this drive.
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Trying to squeak through the pile. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Osborne. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Left side, it's Wilson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 2nd and long here. The fake and wants to throw. Rushes on. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Making his first move. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Powers through. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Reeder. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Makes the catch, it's Hart. Smashes through the tackle. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, UConn. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Blunt. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Get in here. Okay. Get in here. Get in here.
Who's better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Right at the line. See some running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quick catch. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Porter. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Tough run here, it's Hart. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well run him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down immediately.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. The ride. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Going to the running game. He'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Did you not catch
I like
it?
the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hits inside. It's Hart. There he goes. They make the stop. He's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Louisville taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UConn going back to work on offense. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's loose down the left side. All the way back. Touchdown Owls. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They give it to him again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the more physical team?
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. quick give. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Got him on the RPO. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Wants to throw. It's Osborne. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. This guy can throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Husky.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for running room. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads in the nick of time.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The run inside. It's Hart. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Smashes ahead. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Left side is Watson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Huskies! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Here's some daylight. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Under pressure. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're all over him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Osborne. Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Running the red zone, it's Hart. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Hey, put the brakes on him.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Drops back on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Huskies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Powers inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Running inside. It's Hart. Turning it on at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy as a ride home.
And the extra point is good.
Get up 2 for the ends.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Breaks the tackle. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Morrow. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's past the sticks. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know,